happy 70th birthday to two-time Hall of Famer, the immortal Hollywood Hulk Hogan. X-Man 1991 back again with another sports topic. And before I get into our sports topic, first things first, I want to wish a happy birthday to hip-hop, y'all. 50 fucking years since 1973. Hip-hop was born on this day in 1973 in the Bronx, New York. Hip-hop consists of, beatboxing, breakdancing, graffiti, telling stories, all of that. Lyricism, all of that. I've been listening to this music genre for 29 years since I was 3 in 1994. The first artists that I listened to were Tupac, Biggie, Nas, Mobb Deep, Coolio, and the Ghetto Boys. No surprise that this genre is still here 50 years later, even though it's not the same as it used to be. Big ups to all the old heads and all the new heads, too, of this music genre. Can't believe that it's been 50 years since this genre existed. Let's see it'll last for another 50 years. Can't believe it. 50 years, people. I'm dressing up as a combination of Run DMC and LL Cool J, just like I did last year. This video ran in sponsorship by Pure Leaf Real Brew Tea, the extra sweet tea. I'm not going to take a sip of this because I don't have to maintain my composure, but otherwise I have to, just for one team, because one of these teams only lost one game. So first things first, we're going to do a recap of a 3-game road trip between the defending World Series champs, the Houston Astros, and the Baltimore Orioles. Starting on Tuesday. The Orioles scored 2 runs in the bottom of the first, then they scored 3 runs in the bottom of the second. The Astros scored 2 runs in the top of the third. Orioles scored 1 run in the bottom of the fourth. Neither teams didn't score shit in the 5th, 6th, and 7th inning. The Astros scored 1 run in the top of the 8th and 4 runs in the top of the 9th, thanks to Kyle Tucker hitting a home run in the 9th inning. Final score: Houston Astros 6, Houston Astros 7, Baltimore Orioles 6. The Astros won their 65th game this season, with 49 losses as the Orioles fell to 70-43. Now here's a recap of Wednesday's game. Astros scored 2 runs in the top of the first and 1 run in the top of the second. Neither teams didn't score shit in the 3rd inning. The Orioles scored 2 runs in the bottom of the 4th. Neither teams didn't score shit in innings 5 through 7. Astros scored 4 runs in the top of the 8th and 1 run in the top of the 9th. Final score: Houston Astros 8, Baltimore Orioles 2. The Astros were 66-49 as the Orioles dropped to 70-44. Orioles scored 1 run in the bottom of the first. This is from yesterday. Astros scored 1 run in the top of the second. Orioles scored 1 run in the bottom of the third. Neither teams didn't score shit in the 4th and 5th inning. The Orioles scored 1 run in the bottom of the 6th. Astros scored 1 run in the top of the 7th. Orioles scored 2 runs in the bottom of the 7th. Astros scored 1 run in the top of the 8th and 1 run in the top of the 9th. But it was not enough as they failed to sweep the Orioles as they fall to them 5-4. The Orioles are now 71-44 as the Astros drop to 66-50. The boys are back in town taking on the Angels this weekend before they hit the road again Monday through Wednesday, going up against the Marlins in the 305. They'll be back at the crib next weekend taking on the Mariners. Then they'll take on the Red Sox. Then they'll head to Motown August 25th to the 27th, going up against the Tigers. Then they face the Orioles and the Red Sox in Beantown, the 28th through the 30th. Oh shit! You won't believe who will be facing at the crib September 1st through the 3rd. The team that tied the Astros at 2 apiece, the New York Yankees. Then they'll go against the Texas Power Rangers in Arlington Labor Day through September 6th. It's not over between the Astros and the Royals. They will get it on again September 18th through the 20th. Shout out to Mike Henry, Jaime and Katie Filer, and the hosts of the Just a Little Shady podcast, Haley, Jade, and Brittany. A link to their YouTube pages will be in the description down below. And the Just a Little Shady podcast is back. They just started with season 2 today at 3 p.m., 2 p.m. Central. Every episode of the podcast will be uploaded Fridays at 3 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Central on the Just a Little Shady podcast YouTube channel. And now, in the good words of my guy Spitz 389. What's up, YouTube? Your boy back once again with another sports topic, and today we're going to talk some football, Houston Texans football. Now we're going to do a recap of last night's preseason game between the Houston Texans and one of their rivals, the New England Patriots. But before I get into that, if you like my Houston Texans videos, make sure you like the videos. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. You can share my Texans videos on any social media platform that you use, whether it's X, Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Discord, any social media platform that you use. You can also follow me on social media. My links will be in the description. And anytime I drop a Houston Texans video, besides the YouTube page for Mike Henry, the YouTube pages for Spitz 389, Alexa and Maria, Tyson Master at Work, Swaggy Reacts, and Maria and Olivia will also be in the description down below. Now here's a recap of last night's preseason game between the Texans and the Patriots. As usual, Texans didn't score shit in the first quarter while giving up a field goal. But they scored a touchdown in the second quarter, leading 7-3 at halftime. The Texans dominated the second half, outscoring the Patriots 6-0 in the third. After 3, Texans 13, Patriots 3. Texans outscored the Patriots by 1 point in the fourth, 7-6. Final score: Houston Texans 20, New England Patriots 9. The Texans are 1-0 in the preseason. Next Saturday, the boys are back in town taking on the Miami Dolphins before they go against the Saints in New Orleans on the 27th. And their opening season starts on September 10th, going up against the Ravens in B-More. This is the beginning of a new era for the Texans. It's the C.J. Stroud era and the D'Amico Ryans era. Let's see if the Texans can hold up. Let's see if they can win more than 4 games or more than 2. Last season they had 2 wins, 13 losses, and 1 tie. The season before that, 4 wins and 13 losses, and the season before that, 4 wins and 12 losses. Before I close out this video, let me see. Tomorrow is the Cowboys' first preseason game taking on the Jaguars. The next Saturday, they go against the Seahawks. And the 26th, they take on the Las Vegas Raiders, formerly the Oakland Raiders. And their opening season starts on September 10th against the Giants in the NYC. September 17th, they take on the New York Jets. September 24th, against the Cardinals in Arizona. October 1st, taking on the Patriots. October 8th, against the 49ers in San Francisco. October 16th, against the Chargers in LA. The 29th, taking on the LA Rams. November 5th, against the Eagles in Philly. November 12th, taking on the Giants. November 19th, against the Panthers in Carolina. Taking on the Commanders on the 23rd. November 30th, taking on the Seahawks. December 10th, taking on the Eagles. December 17th, against the Buffalo Bills. Christmas Eve, against the Dolphins in Miami. December 30th, taking on the Lions. And January 7th, against the Commanders in Washington. So, my recap of the Cowboys preseason game taking on the Jaguars is coming Sunday. I know y'all happy that football season is back. The Longhorn season starts in 3 weeks, Saturday, September 2nd. That's going to wrap up my recap of a 3-game road trip between the Astros and the Orioles and last night's preseason game between the Texans and the Patriots. If you're new here, hit subscribe and hit that notification bell for my next Texans and Astros rant. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up, leave your comment down below. Let me see if there's a match or a segment from the August 11, 2003 edition of Raw. Alright, y'all, I found it. I'll be back in 2 hours to reminisce 20 years of a segment between Stone Cold Steve Austin, Eric Bischoff, and good old JR Jim Ross from the August 11, 2003 edition of Monday Night Raw. This was the 30th anniversary of hip-hop. Until then, go Houston Astros and go Houston Texans. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. No more talk.